Well, because I'm straight, I only play as female protagonists in games. Woody's leaving me. He was going to back me up on this. At my time of need, he abandons me. God
Scott, call him gay for only playing as women. That's what we need to do, because he only plays as women, and he says it because he wants to look at digital.
If anything, it makes me trans.
8-bit asses.
Digital ass.
Yeah, he wants to look at digital ass. When I'm gaming, my periphery's turned on. I'm looking for foes. I'm looking for enemies. I'm looking for loot. And I'm looking for looty. You're looking for booty. And
yeah, that's what's going on. Funny the first time. Okay, let me just tell you, you spend hours and hours in the third person view of this character that I'm thinking of Fallout in particular, and every time I spend so much time getting mods to make that chick's ass bigger and bouncier, and like throwing a Lara Croft thong thing on with his crotchless on her. I downloaded a mod just for her vulva because I didn't like the way her clit looked. Okay, Woody, we're talking about whether you play when there's an option between male and female avatar or whatever protagonist in a video game, which one we prefer. And I always, without fail, play as a woman.
Would you like to hear about my Elden Ring character?
Oh, this is the perfect time to hear about your Elden Ring character.
She's fucking amazing. She has a sharp jawline. Her legs are strong. She has a 6-pack, abs, and hair all over them.
And she's hung, right?
Perfect.
So you're playing a lesbian.
You should have stopped at her. Stopped at her when you then you just ruined my argument with the rest of that.
In this game.
Kyle, this is the team you're on. Look in the mirror.
He's into that stuff. Like a goat woman is his fantasy. Like clearly he's created
dope.
How hard are you finding the game to be on a scale from 1 to 10?
I mean, I'm hard all the time when I play this game.
Yes, but the difficulty of the game, Woody, how are you finding it?
I think it's easier now than it was when you played it, and this is why. So at first I jumped in and I just Googled like how to start. So I found the first couple steps, and then I had the experience you did, which is like, I'm taking on a sorcerer that the internet says you should be level 50 for. And not only am I level 19, but I'm like I think I entered this as below average amongst noobs. So when I first get into, if people haven't played Elden Ring, you sort of look at your opponent's attack. When you roll, there's this brief window of invulnerability, and that's the core of the game's mechanic. So you need to time your evasion so that you don't take damage, and then slice, and keep doing that. Well, I was like panicking on the controller, button mashing a little bit, and then I find myself like during the sword swing, there's a little pause before you're able to do your next move, and so I'm like, no, evade, and I'm smashing evade while I'm waiting for my mistake to like stop doing there, and I'm getting hit. So I'm getting better and better at that. But Scum hit me up. A couple people hit me up, and they're like, hey, so you're playing Elden Ring? I'll guide you. I'll do this, all that. I'll do that. But Scum gave me some guides on the order to do everything. So now I'm no longer finding myself going down the wrong quest path that's inappropriate for my skill and talent, and I'm having success. I'm learning it. I'm getting my
Scum took Elden Ring out back and stomped a mud hole in its ass.
Yeah, he's so Scum has said, hey, if you get stuck on anything, summon me and I'll take care of him for you. And I'm like, okay, daddy. And and then the Dab Fellow's another guy I used to game with a lot. We used to play Tarkov together and stuff.
I remember that guy.
Like, there is a mod that instead of just taking on bosses together, you can play the whole game as a pair. And I might do that too. But the thing is, like, Jackie's got her chair right here, and we're playing this game together. Like, she's on the internet giving me tips on how to face this guy, and like I turn the speakers on so she can hear everything.
That's fun.
And so we're just sort of co-op gaming this thing. I'm on the controller and she's on the strategy.
I do that a lot with my girlfriend. That's really fun.
Oh yeah. So so I think by the fact that now the internet holds your hand, there's a map where you can search and go the right way, whereas you went into it when the game was a few hours old and that content didn't exist yet.
Yeah, I had no idea what to do. I remember just feeling so lost and like just riding around on that horse and wondering what this was all supposed to be about. And and then also just getting beat up by the Roman Legion or whatever the fuck, skeletons maybe, and definitely those bats or those pterodactyls or whatever were biting me all the time. It was not a fun time. I keep wanting to go back to Tarkov, if I'm being honest. Like I'm trying not to, but I kind of want to. They're about to wipe.
I'm I'm loving it. I got addicted to Elden Ring. Right now, my thoughts
Nice.
are like,
Glad you're liking it.
how long until I get back to Elden Ring?
Have you played
It's
any
really
of these
fun to
games,
play with a
Scott?
Was it?
Have you played Elden Ring at all?
Dark
Nah,
Souls.
I tried Dark Souls back in the day, but I'm the kind of guy I don't actually want to challenge when I play games. I'm just like, nah, I want to mow shit down like it's nothing. So like anything where anything where people are like, dude, I died 50 times. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna probably ain't gonna do well with that.
No, I want to walk in and instantly be the Titan.
My
Exactly.
wife is giving me advice on how to cheese boss characters. Like, hey, if you just hop on your horse, take a slash and run away, hop on your horse, take a slash and run away, then you can kill this guy and not take damage. And I'm like, honey, we have to put the time into actually getting good. Like that strategy won't last forever. And I'm just going to get tougher and tougher bosses without improving my own skills.
It's like Wayne Gretzky telling you like, no, Woody, the key to passing hard and accurate is like, be accurate and do it hard. Like, and you're like, okay, that doesn't help.
I'm gonna need you to throw it 4 miles per hour faster than that. Can you handle it?
It's not that. No, she's like teaching me to win boss battles without skill. Hop on your horse, take a slash, get out of there. Just do that 30 times and you'll win. And I'm like, no, I need to be in here on my feet, learning to evade, or I'll never. Your strategy isn't going to take us where we want to go.
Or a boss is going to come by that this cheese doesn't work on, and then you're going to start at square one instead of like developing the dodge over the game.
Have you ever done that with a girlfriend, Taylor? Like played a game where like one of you was on the controller and the other was watching and sort of teaching or going through the story?
Yeah, I did that with my girlfriend probably 6 months ago or so on Pokemon. She had never gotten into Pokemon, and so she was playing it up on the TV in my living room. One of the new ones, and there's like a bunch of
Pokemon
types I don't
Go?
know about. No, Pokemon
It's the new one.
Sapphire or Emerald, not Emerald.
That was
not
10 years ago. What?
I'm just fucking
Violet?
with him.
I don't remember, but it's the brand new one that's like open world. So usually in Pokemon games, like you walk around and you walk through tall grass. Scarlet and Violet, thank you, Zach. And like it's then like an alert pops up and it's like you've encountered a Pokemon, and like then it shows what the Pokemon is, but it's just you walking through tall grass. You don't see anything. In this one, it's like Skyrim style open world, and you see the Pokemon in the environment. And so you'll see one that's rare and you're like, oh, I got to sprint over there and get that guy. And they were all new types of Pokemon that I didn't know. And so she'd be asking me like, what's this one good against? What are the type matchups? And I'm like on my computer, like, actually, I didn't even know there was a fairy type of Pokemon. I'm more of an original 150 guy. And so let me check this. Oh, they're bad against steel type. We need to get a strong steel type. And so Pokemon is such a good game franchise. There's a reason it's the biggest IP on earth. It's so fun. Like I play through Pokemon every probably 2 years.
I can get really pissed off watching somebody play if they make a mistake though. I talked about that time in Baldur's Gate where she fucked up and picked the wrong like strength skill or something to use with the hag's hair, and I just like so mad. I'm so mad. So fucking mad.
Because she ruined the build, and Kyle knows how much better it could be.
You ruined the build. Like we have been. That? You've also got to keep in mind that like we must be 25 hours in, and every step up until now has been optimal. Like I've made sure that every decision was optimal, that every item was collected so that this character is just building. Like this character is going to slay. This is going to be so fucking overpowered at the end of the game. I'm psyched to watch it happen. And then like, this wasn't just a bad step. This was like, I don't even know if it'll work anymore. Like I think I would start over.
I was doing it with the Pokemon thing with my girlfriend, and it's not a Game Boy. It's like a Switch controller, and she's such a non-gamer that she had never. Have you ever like played a two joystick controller with like a boomer who doesn't know how to like look up and to the side in concert with one another, and it's like herky jerky.
I'm right here.
No, you're a boomer, but you're a gamer, so you would never do that. Like I was like, I'd watch her for the first like probably 2 weekends we were doing it, and I'd be like, yeah, you see that item over there? Just go ahead and hop on your steed and ride over to that one. No, just to the right. No, no, it's over to the right. No, it's to the right. Nope, we're gonna turn around all the way again. No, we're further now.
Why are you looking at your feet?
We are further now than when we started. So, I'm just getting agitated a little bit, and she's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know how to play games," and I'm like, "I know, yeah, yeah." Just go
sound
ahead
like
and,
me during jujitsu,
really
trying to teach kids.
Dude, are they not good ever?
No, never. It's just, you'll show them exactly what to do, and it'll be something as simple as like, pick your phone up with your right hand. They'll be like, I got it, right? And it's like, holy fucking shit. No, bud. No. Pick the phone up.
So,
and then you have to like grab them by the hand and like, all right.